You're in your 20s. It feels like the world is at your feet. Endless possibilities, big dreams, and maybe just a touch of invincibility. But what if I told you that some decisions you make right now could be the difference between a future of financial freedom or a life chained to debt and regret? Today, we're breaking down the 7 financial mistakes you absolutely need to avoid in your 20s if you want to live a wealthy, fulfilled life. And trust me, these aren't the mistakes people often talk about. Stick around till the end because mistake number 7 is the one that could cost you the most. Let's get started. Let's start with one of the most common mistakes that doesn't seem like a big deal, not having a budget. I get it. Budgeting sounds boring, maybe even restrictive. But here's the deal. Without a budget, your money will control you, not the other way around. Picture this, your paycheck comes in, you're feeling good, you go out for a quick coffee, then a brunch, then a spontaneous weekend getaway. Suddenly, it's Monday morning and you're staring at your bank account like, what just happened? Not having a budget leads to overspending, and overspending leads to debt. But here's the exciting part. When you actually give every dollar a job, you'll start feeling more freedom, not less. You'll be amazed how much more you can save without sacrificing the things you love. Speaking of things you love, let's move on to mistake number 2. Yes, the infamous credit card trap. Credit cards feel like free money, right? Swipe now, pay later, easy. But here's the cold truth. That little plastic card is often the gateway to a debt spiral. Now, I'm not saying credit cards are evil. In fact, used wisely, they can be helpful for building your credit score. But relying on them to maintain your lifestyle, that's like playing with fire. And spoiler alert, it will burn you. Quick reality check. Buying a $50 dinner and paying it off at 20% interest? Congratulations. That dinner just cost you $75. Was it that good? The key is to use credit responsibly, and this is crucial. Always pay it off in full each month. Don't let debt sneak up on you. And speaking of sneaky things, mistake number 3 is something most people don't realize until it's too late. Here's the thing, time is your biggest financial asset. You might think, I'll invest later when I'm earning more, but every year you delay, you lose out on thousands, even millions down the road. Imagine this, if you invest just $200 a month starting in your early 20s, by the time you're 65, you could have over $1 million waiting for you. Yes, you heard that right, just $200 a month. That's like skipping 2 takeout orders a week. But what if I told you there's an even bigger financial mistake people make in their 20s? Something that could sabotage all your hard work. You might think your credit score doesn't matter much right now, but here's the ugly truth. A poor credit score can follow you around like a shadow. Bad credit means higher interest rates, denied loans, and paying way more for things like a car or even an apartment. And the worst part? You might not even know how bad it is until you need it. By the way, when's the last time you actually checked your credit score? If it's been a while, go ahead, I'll wait. Seriously though, take control of your credit now before it controls you later. Now let's talk about something that could save you from financial disaster, an emergency fund. Life happens, cars break down, medical bills hit, jobs get lost. Without an emergency fund, these things don't just derail your day, they can derail your entire financial future. But here's the good news, even just $1,000 can be a lifesaver. Start small, but start now. Your future self will thank you. Now let's get into the 6th mistake, which is less about money and more about you. The best investment you can make isn't in stocks or real estate, it's in yourself. In your 20s, you have a unique opportunity to build skills that will pay dividends for the rest of your life. Whether it's learning a new skill, getting that certification, or starting a side hustle, these are the things that will expand your earning potential. And here's the kicker, the ROI on self-investment is limitless. Because let me tell you, there's one more financial mistake that could sabotage all of this. Here's the final and perhaps most dangerous mistake, not setting clear financial goals. If you don't know where you're going, how will you ever get there? Living without a financial roadmap is like driving with your eyes closed. You'll crash. But setting clear, actionable goals will give you direction and purpose. Whether it's paying off debt, saving for a home, or retiring early, goals turn dreams into reality. So, there you have it, the 7 financial mistakes to avoid in your 20s. Avoid these, and you'll set yourself up for a future of financial freedom and wealth. Now, if you're ready to take your financial game to the next level, I've got just the video for you. Click here to watch Overcoming Financial Fears and Taking Control of Your Money, where I'll show you how to conquer the mental barriers holding you back from achieving everything we've talked about today. Don't wait. Healthy future starts now.